Bonjour à tous, welcome back to Lingoni French. I'm Alicia and the topic of the day will be a fixed expression that could be translated with to seem or to look like plus adjective. In French, we have a fixed expression that is very used, very common, both written and spoken. And learners and native speakers usually make a mistake using this expression. So I would like to explain to you how to use the expression properly and how to avoid the mistake. The fixed expression is avoir l'air plus adjectif. Au présent de l'indicatif, avoir l'air se conjugue. J'ai l'air, tu as l'air, il, elle, on a l'air, nous avons l'air, vous avez l'air, ils ont l'air, elles ont l'air. Again, plus adjective. That could be translated by I look like, I seem. And to be more literal, it would be like I have then the adjective look. I have a tired look. J'ai l'air fatigué aujourd'hui. What do I need to know when I use this expression? So first of all, that you need to conjugate the verb avoir. L'air is completely invariable, of course. Avoir can be conjugated in present simple, but also in passé composé or whatever tense you need to use the expression in your sentence. Then the adjective that follow this expression will be always, always, always in masculine singular form, meaning invariable. It doesn't matter if it's I, you, they, we, and if we are boy or girls, it doesn't really matter. My adjective will remain the same. Why? Because the adjective is qualifying. When I told you the very literal translation, that sounded a little bit weird. I have a tired look. So tired is qualifying look. And let's say that look in French is masculine singular. So the adjective will remain the same. The very common mistake in French would be elle a l'air. And then, of course, if I say fatigué, it doesn't really matter. Because anyway, fatigué, to mark the feminine when I speak. When I speak, I'm not changing anything. It's only when I write that I would need to add an extra E at the end to show that it's feminine. But again, if I speak, elle a l'air fatiguée, it sounds good. But with happy, for example, content, something you would hear commonly from French people, I insist, would be elle a l'air contente. Because we are used to have adjectives that are qualifying the subject. If the subject is elle, then I have to put it in feminine form. Wrong. You don't. You're using a very, let's say, peculiar expression, avoir l'air. So you would keep your adjective in masculine singular. It's extremely important and it's a common mistake. And it sounds now, you would frequently have people correcting you, like, what did you say? Because I say, for example, les résultats d'analyse. So I'm thinking, okay, les résultats d'analyse. That's plural and that's masculine. Ont l'air, very tempting, normaux. Non. Les résultats d'analyse ont l'air normal. Because it's their air. Look, that is normal. So for you, maybe if you're learning this expression for the very first time, you will never have a problem because you learn it this way and that's fine. For those who knew the expression and for those who will hear the expression wrongly used, then just remember, it doesn't work that way normally. And maybe in the near future, you'll be able to correct a French person because you will hear, elle a l'air contente. I'm sure it will happen. So yeah, just maybe some more examples just so you can hear them a little bit. Now check out how we write it, because sometimes, as I told you before, you won't hear the difference. But if I say, les enfants ont l'air fâchés, careful how you will write fâché. Cette femme a l'air très doux. Vos explications ont l'air intéressantes. Martine a toujours l'air joyeux. Justine n'avait pas l'air content en arrivant ce matin au travail. Cette fille a l'air marrant. Je veux la connaître. Cette série a l'air super intéressant. Je vais regarder toute la première saison. Cette série a l'air super intéressant. Je vais regarder toute la première saison. Les filles ont l'air très fatiguées. Vos parents avaient l'air déçus. Okay, so in all these examples, you could see written, when I pronounced it, you could see that I was using the masculine form if there is a phonetically different feminine or plural form. And written, you could see that all the adjectives were put in masculine singular. That's the essential part of this class. I believe the rest is not too difficult. Just remember to use avoir, l'air with L apostrophe. The pronunciation is okay. The conjugation, you would just need to use avoir the tense you want. And then the adjective would remain the same all the time. There is no preposition, avoir l'air plus adjective straight after. I hope this was useful. Do not hesitate to use this expression. Many French people will be impressed, believe me. And for some extra practice, remember to check lingoni.com. You'll find a lot of additional exclusive exercises, PDF worksheets, podcasts, and more videos. You'll be able to practice reading, writing, listening, and even pronunciation. Merci beaucoup pour votre attention et à bientôt pour une nouvelle leçon. Au revoir.